precious freedom.
They use the drug war to settle the score.
The freedom is the freedom to say.
The biggest gang in America is the police.
You understand?
One man sound, toad. Babylon, we bum rush, they front door.
Precious freedom.
Yo, I turn my brain on, thinking of ways to stand strong on this trip up north with shackles and chains on. I weathered the rainstorm, I was dodging the drops. I would never change form, give a fuck what you thought. My freedom's up in my mind if I'm physically blocked. My mind's still gonna shine till I'm back in the shop. Use your vision, kid, prisons are the fastest growing businesses. Snitches is paid to be prosecution witnesses.
They don't teach us to stop, they teach us not to get caught. Cause the house always wins when they sweep in the block. DTs get bonuses for season and not. In turn paying off the guard who holds the key to the locks. MTI's charging fees for receiving the talk. Bail bonds the state eating off us leaving the spot. Like it or not, we come from the equation and we all convicted felons, so we can't vote to change it.
They call themselves good old boys, I call it Confederates. They call it restitution, I call it embezzlement. I call it lifetime, they call it minimum sentences. I call it jewelry, they call it evidence. I don't give a fuck if these cops are escorting the president. They gonna need a warrant to get up in my residence. Name and social numbers, all I'm telling them. Punk DA bitch, talk a whole lot of shit and off for settlements. Secret indictments, all the devil's devices. My advice is keep your mouth shut and never write shit. Throwing trials to gamble more than the dice is. Good lawyers cost a lot, but your freedom is priceless.
The profits ain't changed, but nowadays we're new and improved. Gained a little fame, but still remain the truest of crews. In this game, there's no time to waste. You snooze and you lose. We're trying to make a change before this music ruins our youth. See, I remember when hip-hop was all about fun, peace, and love. Instead of clubs, weed, and thugs. But nowadays, if you talk about shiny rims and chicks, you're pretty much guaranteed that your record's a hit. See, we could rap about popping guns and pimping the hoes, but in reality, that's really not the life that we know. And I ain't gonna lie, just to get our record to sell, we're trying to make a statement. And if you don't like it, oh well, we make damn good music. Nah, fuck being modest, that shit is great, especially with what's out here today. I love my music so much, but sometimes it don't love me back. I can get so frustrated with that. I wanna be known as a humble man who showed you his soul and sacrificed a lot of his life to go for the gold. Cause I refuse to be just another clone of the game and made the choice of doing my thing against the grain. Yo, you can go and follow the path that's been laid, or you can do it different and go for the change. But the prophets refuse to follow the fools, and instead we choose to do our thing against the grain. Yo, you can go and follow the path that's been laid, or you can do it different instead of the same. But the prophets refuse to follow them fools, and instead we choose to do our thing against the grain.
Speaking in tongues, please, if we reach at least one. Doing this for many reasons, plus it needs to be done. Hoping at the end of the day, when the evening has come, we finish the work and succeeded in teaching the young. And these big labels are feasting, leaving us none, while the artists are left starving, just eating the crumbs. We get deep when we speak to the beat of the drums. We won't stop till we complete what we've begun. We're not your typical run-of-the-mill dime a dozen rappers with minimal skills that rhyme about nothing. We're a different breed that's soon to reach and achieve the status of these garbage MCs you see on TV, changing the way people perceive rap to be, proving there's actually better acts to see. Instead of making cash from trash, or props believe we can achieve success through these rhapsodies. Yo, you can go and follow the path that's been laid, or you can do it different and go for the change. But the prophets refuse to follow the fools, and instead we choose to do our thing against the grain. Yo, you can go and follow the path that's been laid, or you can do it different instead of the same. But the prophets refuse to follow the fools, and instead we choose to do our thing against the grain.